Okay, so this is my very first video. I've decided that I need to start practicing speaking more and stop just being in my head all the time. And if I want to pursue a future where I am giving speeches and presentations and things like that, I obviously need to be a lot better at this in-person human form of communication. I can't only rely on just writing and texting and just written mediums. So hopefully my progression of videos will show that I do get better at speaking. Hopefully, at this point, it feels like a very weak muscle that can be developed. I don't think that I don't think I'm necessarily bad at it. I think that maybe I just have not used it. And so it's something I really want to develop. So my goal is to just make a short video every single day, regardless of what topic it is. Hopefully in the future, I will come up with some like a schedule of topics, some interesting things that I will be able to publish in the future. But for now, this is going to primarily be sort of a video diary of my progression with speech. And the reason I'm starting this is because last night I answered 10 questions on video for some OP typing guys in Australia, and it was just horrible. It was so awkward. I was just saying, and well, kind of like this. And I wanted to re-record it so many times. I thought about just sleeping on it, deleting it, and re-recording it all over again. But I thought to myself, you know what? I cannot waste time just re-recording things, re-editing things, because that is my default go-to is I will edit things to death. And I need to stop doing that. I need to just be confident in the moment and produce work that I can just get out there, right? And also, I would like to follow my journey on OP typing. At this point, I haven't confirmed it yet, but I believe that I am a double feminine, FF, FINE, so introverted feeling, extroverted intuition. And my animals, I believe they are consume, sleep, play, blast. I'm still getting to know the animals, so I don't have a solid footing on, what does a consume sleep person come across as, or anything like that. I'm still getting to know it, and so I feel a little shaky on it. And if that is my type, I've learned that I would be the exact same type as people like Link in Link and Rhett. I think his name is Link Neal, which is good because he is in the public influencer video space. So that means that I could potentially get good at this. Another person that comes up with the exact same type is Jason Bateman and Nicole Kidman. Now, I don't know too much about them. Obviously, I know who they are as people, but immediately off the bat, when I learned that they were my specific type, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit triggered because they come across as quite boring and calm and serious. And I guess at this point, I'm just aware that I'm a little bit triggered, but who knows? Maybe once I start looking into them and their interviews, I'll find that, hey, we are exactly alike, or I don't know, or maybe I'll find out that I'm actually yeah, FM, or maybe I'm consume play. I'm not really sure yet. I'm just gonna have to watch those interviews and really just soak up their vibe, I guess, and see if that is in fact how I come across. So it's been a very interesting experience. I will say that I probably do have blast last and consume first, because I could spend literally all day just sitting in front of my computer watching OP videos and interviews. I could consume all day, all day, all day, all day. It gives me energy. It's like my natural resting state. And it's really my two middle animals that I'm not sure what the order is. And I know that everybody says, no, but I can't be sleep second. I have a lot of energy and I can be extroverted, and I'm trying not to fall into that trap. Um, I know that everybody does everything, everybody has everything. So it's really just what is my specific type so that I can work on my demons and I can work on my inferior functions and just overall become a more well-rounded person, because I think, as most of us do, I have definitely relied on my savior functions um, for far too long. And so I am 32 now, and there are a lot of things that I have avoided, especially being a FI savior, right? Is like all day long, I will always do the things that I love and avoid the things that I hate. And the things that I hate, unfortunately, with me are things that involve consistency, scheduling, repetition, planning, structure, rigidity, um, anything to do with that, I just tend to bulk. So even this video diary series that I'm doing right now is going to be strengthening not only my blast play that's really weak, but also my demon SITE, I guess, is just trying to be consistent about something. And it's crazy how in my 32 years of life, it's something that I've gotten away with avoiding for so long. I don't know how, but I guess people have always picked up my slack or coddled me or let things slide. And so I've really, really never developed it in the way that I should have, or maybe even to the extent that other demon SITE people have had to grow up in. Um, so it's this is all kind of a wake up call for me, and I know that there's just a lot of things I need to do to develop as a person, and in order to do that, I need to get out of my mind, because I tend to believe that self-improvement and self-growth is really all mental and emotional, and that's only half of the equation, right? Like, I could be on psychedelics and go to therapy, read books, and do all these things in my head, but if I'm not actually applying them to real life, then what is the point? Like, cool, I understand all these theories, cool, like I am so smart, but what does that do if I can't even translate it into real life? So I guess the whole point of this first video is I'd like to establish that I need to work on my speaking skills and delivery and communication. And maybe one day I will look back at this video and cringe and think, oh my God, that's where I started. I'm saying so much. I'm looking into the sky so much. I'm doing all these weird floaty things with my hands. But yeah, this is day one, and I'm excited to see how I progress as I keep doing this. So yes, that was a great outro. Awesome.